Boondocking means freedom, but it also means no trash pickup or sewer hookups. So how do you manage waste responsibly while staying off-grid? In this video, we'll show you exactly how we handle trash, greywater, and black tank waste while boondocking. Simple systems make a big difference. Before we dig in, don't forget to like and subscribe for more real RV tips and off-grid living solutions. 1. Sort trash immediately after use. We separate waste into categories right away to avoid confusion or overflow later on. 1 bag for recyclables, 1 for food scraps, and 1 strictly for non-recyclable trash. This prevents odors, saves space, and makes disposal quicker when we find proper facilities. We label bins and use small bags that can easily be tied and stored outside or in compartments. Sorted waste is easier to manage and reduces the risk of animals being attracted to the van. No mixed trash means no need to dig through smelly bags when we reach a landfill or center. We sort paper, glass, plastics, and cans to keep the recycling system efficient and simple. 2. Minimize packaging before leaving home. We remove unnecessary wrappers, boxes, and containers before hitting the road for efficiency. This reduces bulk and prevents carrying trash we could have discarded before the trip began. We repackage food into reusable containers and label them to cut down on future garbage. Dry goods are placed into stackable bins or resealable bags to save space and reduce clutter. Eliminating original packaging helps reduce the amount of trash generated while on the move. We learned this saves time, storage, and reduces the need to make emergency trash runs. The less waste we bring in, the easier it is to stay out longer without needing a dump station. 3. Use reusable containers and bags. We switched to silicone bags, jars, and washable containers for food and gear storage. This nearly eliminated plastic wrap, foil, and disposable bags from our daily waste. Reusable items are easier to clean and repack, even during long boondocking trips. We also use cloth bags for groceries and mesh sacks for produce to reduce plastic use. Our kitchen kit includes reusable utensils, plates, and cups that stack and store easily. The less we throw away, the less we need to manage or haul out from remote areas. Reusable tools may cost more at first, but they save money and hassle in the long term. 4. Pack it in, pack it out always. This is the #1 rule we follow no matter where we park or how long we plan to stay. We never leave any garbage behind, not a scrap of paper or food or even a twist tie. All waste is brought back with us and disposed of properly once we find a legal site. We carry extra bags, containers, and bins specifically for collecting and removing waste. Even if a place looks like others have dumped trash, we clean up after ourselves anyway. Our goal is to leave every spot cleaner than we found it, as a rule and a responsibility. We want public lands to remain open for boondocking, which requires respectful use. 5. Store trash securely away from wildlife. We never keep trash bags outside the van or in open containers where animals can reach them. Our trash is kept in sealed bins, and food waste is double-bagged to reduce odor exposure. Even one night of carelessness can attract raccoons, coyotes, or bears to the campsite. We installed a locking storage tote in the rear of the van to keep waste out of reach. If staying longer, we sometimes bury food scraps temporarily using wildlife-safe methods. We avoid scented products that may confuse animals into thinking trash is edible food. A clean, sealed storage area reduces risk and keeps our setup safer and more peaceful. 6. Find local dumpsters legally. We research nearby towns and rest stops where trash disposal is allowed and safe to access. Local gas stations, grocery stores, or laundromats sometimes allow trash drop-offs politely. We always ask permission first and thank the staff when allowed to use their facilities. Using private dumpsters without approval is illegal and damages boondockers' reputation. Many parks or trailheads offer public bins. Look for signs and posted waste policies nearby. Apps and forums often list known waste stations or friendly businesses that allow disposal. We never rely on finding trash bins by chance. We plan and mark them before we leave town. 7. Use composting for biodegradable waste when possible. we compost our food scraps using sealed bins with carbon material layers. We do not compost meat, dairy, or oil, but fruit peels, vegetables, and coffee grounds go in. This keeps wet food waste out of the trash and reduces odor and bag weight significantly. We use sawdust, shredded paper, or dry leaves to balance moisture and reduce bugs inside. Composting allows natural breakdown over time, especially during longer stays in one place. It is important to follow leave no trace rules and not dump compost in random forest spots. If moving often, we empty the bin into proper facilities or bury safely if permitted. 8. Use public restrooms when possible. We reduce black tank waste by using public facilities when driving through towns or hiking. This lowers how often we need to dump waste and extends the time we can boondock freely. Gas stations, rest stops, and trailheads often have clean, accessible bathrooms for visitors. We plan our route with restroom breaks in mind to keep our own tank cleaner and emptier. In emergencies, we have a composting toilet setup that minimizes smell and liquid waste. Our rule is: use public restrooms when possible and keep the van for backup or night use. This saves water, reduces dump station trips, and keeps our van fresher inside overall. 9. Track how much waste we produce. We keep a small log of the bags we fill, the dates we dump, and which items appear most often. This gives us a better picture of our habits and helps cut down what is most often wasted. Patterns reveal overpacking or which brands use too much unnecessary packaging. We adjust our grocery list based on what ends up most in the trash or food bin. Tracking waste helps us buy smarter, use better tools, and avoid waste-heavy routines. The goal is not perfection, but awareness that leads to steady and mindful improvement. We also track how many trash stops we need per trip and aim to reduce them over time. Reviewing our log monthly helps us optimize the next trip and cut unnecessary packaging. What we measure, we can change, and trash is no exception on the road or off-grid. 10. Share responsibility between us. Trash and waste are everyone's job, not just one person's burden to handle daily. We take turns sorting, bagging, checking storage bins, and scouting disposal points. This keeps things fair and ensures no one person gets overwhelmed during long road trips. Working together also keeps each other accountable and catches missed tasks faster. If one person cooks, the other helps clean and manages the food scraps and containers. Teamwork helps keep the process smooth and prevents issues from piling up unnoticed. Shared responsibility makes boondocking more enjoyable, less stressful, and more sustainable. It builds habits we carry into regular life and improves our rhythm as travel companions. We view waste handling not as a chore, but as a shared part of off-grid living success. When everyone helps, the process becomes lighter and the results more rewarding. Staying clean and eco-friendly while boondocking is totally doable with the right habits. What's your go-to tip for managing waste off-grid? Drop it in the comments. And if this video helped you feel more prepared for your next trip, make sure to like and subscribe for more RV tips, boondocking essentials, and the real-life solutions that keep the road rolling smooth. More coming soon.